Her home is in Wilmington, but her heart is with her family and faith. I spoke to one Elon student coping with the destruction of her community by holding on to her roots.
I lead my life by people rather than anything else.
It's not just a mantra for freshman Lily Santiago, but a way of life, holding on to the people and memories that matter most in Wilmington.
Whenever something bad happens, I always think, but how much more upset would I be had this happened?
Rather than the items on her shelf.
I'll probably just keep the pieces.
Santiago still unsure about her home's condition, but has faith that the people she loves will get her through this hard time.
Communities that make you feel happy, you know, that bring you some sort of joy, I think you should go back to that.
For Santiago, it's the Jewish community at home and at Elon helping her weather the storm.
The thing I love about Judaism or about Jewish people is that they always, a lot of the time they lost everything and they built themselves back up.
This faith bringing Santiago back to her core values and beliefs in the face of disaster. Chabad Elon Jewish Student Center Rabbi Mendy Minkovitz says regardless of religious background, times of loss reminds us to put life into perspective.
An incident that makes you lose so much of that, and you find yourself that suddenly you went from being the man who had the most or the woman who had the most to being a person who now has nothing.
Dealing with this hardship, Santiago finds comfort in her faith.
When I'm so scared, like especially like in my dreams and stuff, like if I get like really scared, like I'll start saying the Shema.
And believing these prayers will make their way back home.
Wilmington, I think, is going to be okay.
With the power of hope in a community. Rachel Ellis, Elon Local News.
Santiago stayed on Elon's campus this week and has not seen any aftermath photos of her home at this point.